Hey, YouTube family, listen, we're working on going live here, but we need 1,000 subscribers to be able to go live here now on YouTube. And so if you can get those subscribes up right now, and we can get that. But listen, I just want to share with you real quickly what we shared this morning from our online worship experience during this coronavirus situation we have going on. We share from Psalm 16. We share from Psalm 16 where it says, "Preserve me, O God, for in you I take refuge. I say to the Lord, you are my Lord. I have no good apart from you." We shared that in that moment, David was able to ask God for protection because he had relationship with God. Ladies and gentlemen, we are desiring right now that everyone would develop a clear-cut relationship with God. Are you there with me? It is important that we develop our own relationship with God outside of sanctuary ministry, outside of our sanctuary regimented worship celebration services, that we develop our own relationship with God. Thus, when moments like this happen, when times like this come, when frustrating moments happen where we can't get to worship, we don't miss worship. We just miss worshiping with the saints. We don't miss giving God glory, but we miss the togetherness and the culture of being together. Why? Because our worship has nothing to do with the people around us. Our worship has everything to do with our relationship with God. Ladies and gentlemen, the reason why most of us are able to shout real loud is because we shout by ourselves. We are able to have PDA, public displays of affection toward God, because we have PDA, private displays of affection with God. Are you there with me? We privately love God. We shout in our homes. We cry in our homes. Thus, when we get in front of people, we're able to do the same thing. Why? Because we are showing God at the house that we want to be close to him. And ladies and gentlemen, it's important that we all draw closer to God in this moment. The only way you can do like 1 Peter 5:7 says, cast your anxiety or cast your cares on God, is if you have a relationship. You don't know that you can trust God if you don't spend time with God. You will never know the God who preserves if you never spend good quality time with him. And ladies and gentlemen, it is my prayer that in this moment where we are in the shelter in place in California and the extreme emergencies in other places, that we begin to develop a clear-cut relationship with God, not simply so that we can be better than people, not simply so we can be deeper, so we can preach better, so that we can draw closer to him. Because the rest of that verse says, "For I take refuge in you," or "I trust in you." And the word refuge there, it literally means under the shadow. He who dwells in the secret place shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Are you there with me? Ladies and gentlemen, God is preserving us, and we are under his shadow. He is protecting us. We are in his shadow. We are under his shadow. We are under his mighty hand. So while I'm there, while I'm under it, I might as well start getting buff in the spirit. I should read more. I should pray more. I should spend more time in his presence. I should spend more time listening than I do praying. So I'll ask God for stuff. I'll talk to God, and then I'll just sit and listen in his presence, because I need God to preserve me. But the only way I know that he'll preserve me is if I have good relationship with him. So ladies and gentlemen, that's what we shared this morning in our few moments. And we're going to find a way to get back on here and go live on here to get an extended worship experience on here. But I want all of you to join with us, and don't leave and go to our Facebook page, my Facebook page, Yardley Griffin, or you go to our church's Facebook page, Destiny Church, but you're here on Destiny Experience Church, which is the actual name of our church. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you. God bless you. God keep you. I love you. Tune back in as long as I can get on here and drop these blurbs. I'll keep doing it. I love you so much. YouTube, thank God for you, and we're excited about what God is doing. Find us back here again. We're gonna be back. I love you so much. Peace.